Hello everyone, Carson here, and in this video, I'm gonna be solving Wordle number 1327 and New York Times Hard Sudoku for February 5th, 2025. So let's get this video started with Wordle number 1327. I'm gonna start with the word music. Alright, all 5 letters are grey, so let's guess a completely different word. For example, alone. I feel like that's decent, because we've got 3 vowels and 2 commonly used consonants in this word, so let's try alone. Got the A, L, and E yellow, so these 3 letters go somewhere else in this word. Now, I don't know why. The word pearl is immediately coming to my mind. Let's guess that. Almost. P-E something A-L. And I think pedal is gonna be the answer. It certainly is. Alright, got it in 4 tries. Okay, so yeah, I didn't use any elimination strategies. I just made my guesses based on the previous clues, and after the second guess, I rearranged the letters, tried the EA double vowel, placing the L at the end, got me 3 greens and a yellow. So after that, I could guess today's Wordle answer pedal in 4 tries. This is Wordle number 1327. Let's now move on to New York Times Sudoku. Again, today is February 5th, 2025. Let's start the hard difficulty Sudoku for today. I see that these 5s points left, and this cell sees another 5. These 5s force the digit 5 into this cell in block 5, and then these 5s point right, where this cell sees another 5. These 7s point down, and these 7s point right. These 9s, they point left. Okay, these 2s, they point up, and these 2s point right. This 2 points down, and this 2 points right. So in block 8, the digit 2 is forced into row 7. We have these 8s pointing left, and I also see that these 8s point down, where this cell sees another 8. The digit 8 in block 6 is forced into one of these 2 cells. Okay, I see the digits in column 1, 3, 5, and 7 pointing down. And these 3 digits are still missing from block 7, so they can only go into these 3 cells. In order to fit both, not both, but in order to fit all 3 digits, 3, 5, and 7 into block 7, I have to make these 3 cells reserved for 3, 5, and 7. So this 3, 5, 7 triple eliminates all other digits from these 3 cells. Because once again, I have to make them 3, 5, and 7. So 9 is eliminated from the cell because 9 cannot go into the 3, 5, 7 triple. I can force the digit 9 into this cell in block 7, leaving behind a 4-8 pair in these 2 cells. Okay, now, this cell cannot contain an 8 because it sees 8 from the 4-8 pair. So after eliminating 8 from this cell, I can force the digit 8 into this cell in block 1, and these 8s force the digit 8 into this cell in block 4. And 8 in this cell is eliminated. So 8 in block 6 is forced into the cell, followed by the 5. As you can see from the markings, one of the 2 possibilities for 5 is removed, so I can immediately make the other one a 5, supported by these 5s, of course. And, oh, sorry, this cell cannot contain a 5, and 5 in block 9 is forced into one of these 2 cells, because this cell sees a 5. Okay, these 3 cells form a 1, 2, 6 triple. This cell sees a 1. You could have spotted the 1, 2, 6 triple before the 3, 5, 7 triple, if you directly look at column 1, 1, 2, and 6 are missing, but these 3 cells down here see 1, 2, and 6. So in order to fit all 1, 2, and 6 into column 1, I have to make these 3 cells reserved for 1, 2, and 6. So this 1, 6, 1, 2, 6 triple eliminates all other digits from these 3 cells. And then you will find the 9 as well as the 4 8 pair, and at last the 3 5 7 triple. So there are 2 ways. I mean, you could start with the 3 5 7 triple or the 1 2 6 triple, but no matter which way you start from and which one you end, you'll have the same result. Because basically they have the same logic, same concept. So yeah, doesn't matter. Just use the one that you see first, because same outcome. Um, okay, now this cell cannot contain a 4. First of all, 4 cannot go into the 1 2 6 triple, but I could have known that earlier because of the 4 8 pair. This cell sees both of the cells involved in 4 8 pair, so this cell cannot be 4. With this 4 pointing left, I can say that the digit 4 in block 4 is forced into column 3. So these 4s point up and this cell sees another 4. So in block 1, the digit 4 is forced into this cell. These 4s point right and this cell sees another 4. So in block 3, the digit 4 is forced into this cell, and then these 4s point down to force the digit 4 into this cell in block 9, which comes to the left, resolving the 4 8 pair by placing 8 and 4 this way, because this cell now sees a 4. Another thing that I see is that both 1 and 4 in block 8 can only go into row 7. Oh, but this cell sees 4. So we have a 1, 2, 4 triple here. As you can see, in block 8, the digits 1, 2, and 4 are missing. These 1s, 2s, and 4s force these 3 digits into these 3 cells only. So in order to fit 1, 2, and 4 into block 8, I have to make these 3 cells reserved for 1, 2, and 4. So this 1, 2, 4 triple eliminates all other digits from these 3 cells. Now 7 does not belong in the 1, 2, 4 triple. I can force the digit 7 into this cell in block 8. This 1, 2, 4 triple makes the other 3 open cells in block 8 a 3, 6, 8 triple, which go like this. This cell now sees 7. So the digit 7 in block 7 is forced into column 3. So 7's here, and this 7 points up to force the digit 7 into this cell in block 1. Alright, after that, one of the 2 possibilities for 5 is removed in block 1, so I can immediately make this a 5 based on the markings, which is indeed supported by these 5s. So 5 is forced here. 3 and 5 are the missing digits of column 2, but this cell sees 5. So I can place 3 and 5 like this, leaving a 3, 7 pair in block 7. This is also 1, 2, or 6, but sees a 2. This cell is 3, 6, or 8, but sees 8. Oh, so yeah, in row 8, the digit 8 is forced into this cell because the other open cells see another 8. So 8 can only go here. Alright, in column 7, 2, 3, and 7 are the missing digits. This cell sees 3. These two cell, well, this cell sees 2 and 7. So this cell must be a 3, and this cell sees 2 and 3. So it must be a 7, which makes this 2 to complete the column. 1, 2, and 9 are the missing digits of block 6. Um, okay, this 2 points up and this 2 points left. So in block 2, the digit 2 is forced into row 2, which eliminates 2 from this cell. I can force the digit 2 into this cell in block 1. So the missing digits of row 3 now are 3, 6, and 9. Okay, after I place this 7, it points right of this 7 to force the digit 7 into this cell in block 3, and it points down to force 7 into one of these two cells in block 9. This is 3, 6, or 9, but C's 9. So if this is a 3 or 6, this cell is the same digit as this cell, so it cannot be a 9. 1, 6, and 9 are missing from row 5. This cell sees a 9, so it's 1 or 6 only. 1, 6, and 9 are the missing digits of row 1, but these two cells see another 9. So in row 1, the digit 9 is forced into this cell, which means that this cell is 1 or 6, and we have ourselves a 1, 6 pair in column 4. As you can see in column 4, we have two open cells which only contain two certain digits. In this case, these two cells only contain 1 and 6. And keep in mind that in Sudoku, we cannot leave cells empty. Because leaving cells to become empty will break the Sudoku puzzle. So in order to avoid empty cells, I must keep both 1 and 6 in these two cells. It's either 1, 6 or 6, 1. And notice how we must keep both 1 and 6 in these two cells. So this 1, 6 pair eliminates 1s and 6s from all other open cells in this column. Or in other words, the other 3 open cells in this column contain 2, 3, and 4. Let's first eliminate 1 from this cell and 6 from this cell. I can immediately make this cell a 3 and this cell a 6, which means that this cell is also a 6. Okay, now, the digit 5 in block 9 is forced into this cell, making this cell 3 or 7 for the row. And 2, 3, and 7 are the missing digits of block 9. This cell is 2 or 4, because they are not 1 and 6. 1, 6 pair makes these two cells 2 and 4, but this cell sees a 4. So I can place 2 and 4 this way, 1 and 2, which makes this, actually 1, 3, or 6. 3, 4, and 6 are the missing digits of column 5. This cell sees 3, this cell sees 6. And 1, 3, and 6 are also the missing digits of column 6. This cell sees a 3, and this cell sees 6. We have the same thing going on. In row 4, we have a 1, 6 pair, because these two cells only contain 1 and 6. And in order to avoid empty cells, I must keep both 1 and 6 in these two cells, because the only combinations are 1, 6 or 6, 1. To avoid empty cells, I must keep both 1 and 6 in these two cells, so this 1, 6 pair eliminates 1s and 6s from all other open cells in this row. In other words, this 1, 6 pair makes the other two open cells in this row contain 4 and 9, because they're the other missing digits of the row. Hold up, I think I made a mistake. This cell actually cannot be a 6. Okay, sorry about that. I actually made a mistake. So for block 1, for block 2, this cell sees 1 and 6, so it must be a 3, which makes this cell a 3, 9 and 6. So the digit 3 in column 6 is forced into this cell. Oh, sorry, it should be 4 and 9 for these two cells. But these two cells still form a 1, 6 pair. This cell is 1, 4, 6, or 9, but sees 6. Okay, this 3 points down to force 3 into this cell, which makes us 3, 7, 2, 7, 9. 1, 2, 4, 9. I'm just following the markings around. 1, 6, 1, 6, 1, 6, 1, 6, and this Sudoku puzzle is complete. Alright, I finished today's New York Times hard Sudoku in a bit over 13 minutes. So I would say this Sudoku puzzle is probably just the right difficulty. I found it mostly straightforward, but I would say, yeah, in terms of usual hard Sudokus, it's just the right difficulty. I'll go over the key spots as a quick summary. So, towards the beginning, there was the 357 triple in block 7, which gave us the 9 and the 4/8 pair, and at last the 126 triple in column 1. You could have done it the other way round, which is first by looking at column 1 and finding the 126 triple, followed by the 9 and the 4/8 pair, and at last the 357 triple. So it doesn't matter which order you spot them in, but if you spot one of the ends, you're gonna have all of this hazard triples. So yeah, again, it doesn't matter which one you spot first, but if you spot one, you're gonna have the same outcome as the other way around. So just um use the one that you spot first. Okay, later on, I think there was the 124 triple in block 8 after getting a few more digits placed or whatever. I don't really recall most of it, but I remember the 124 triple in block 8, which helped quite a bit. Um, and yeah, I feel like towards the end, the 1-6 pairs. There was the 1-6 pair in column 4, and another 1-6 pair in row 4. So these eliminated 1s and 6s from all other open cells in columns 4 and row 4. So yeah, the 1-6 pairs in column 4 and row 4, I feel like helped quite a bit towards the end. So I feel like these were the key spots. If you have any other questions or difficulties, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. I'll be glad to reply you. Hopefully this video helped, and I would say that this is just the right difficulty for hard Sudokus. Today is February 5th, 2025. In this video, I've solved Wordle number 1327 and New York Times hard Sudoku for today. See you all next time. Bye!